आज आपको न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर के बारे में बताएंगे। This is the reactor. This is the reactor pressure vessel as per diagram. This is the moderator graphite. Fuel rod uranium, control rod cadmium, coolant sodium metal, steam, water, coolant circulating pump. This is the diagram of nuclear reactor. In nuclear reactor, it is an apparatus in which nuclear fuel uranium-235 is subjected to nuclear fission. It controls the chain reaction that start once the fission is done. If the chain reaction is not controlled, the result will be an explosion due to fast increase in the energy released. A nuclear reactor is a cylindrical sound pressure vessel and houses fuel rod of uranium, moderator, and control rod as per figure. The fuel rod consists the fission materials and release huge amount of energy when bombarded with slow moving neutrons. The moderator consists of graphite rod which enclose the fuel rod. The moderator slow down the neutron before they bombard the fuel rod. The control rod are of cadmium and are inserted into the reactor. Cadmium is a strong neutron absorber and thus regulates the supply of neutrons for fission. When the control rod are pushed in deep enough, they absorb most of fission neutrons and hence few are available for chain reaction, which therefore stops. However, as they are being withdrawn, more and more of these fission neutrons cause fission and hence the intensity of chain reaction or heat produced is increased. Therefore, by pulling out control rod, power of nuclear reactor is increased, whereas by pushing them in, it is reduced. In actually practice, the lowering or rising of control rod is accomplished automatically according to the requirement of loads The heat produced in reactor is removed by coolant, generally a sodium metal. Generally a sodium metal. The coolant carries the heat to the heat exchanger. This is the phenomena of nuclear fission in nuclear reaction. Chain reaction. Nuclear fission is done by bombarding uranium nuclei with slow moving neutron. This split the uranium nuclei with the release of huge amount of energy and emission of neutron called fission neutrons. These fission neutrons cause further fission. If this process continues, then in a very short time huge amount of energy will be released which may cause explosion. This is this is known as explosive chain reaction. But in a reactor, controlled chain reaction is allowed. This is done by systematically removing the fission neutrons from the reactor. The greater the number of fission neutrons removed, the lesser is intensity fission rate of energy released. This is the process of nuclear fission in nuclear reaction by this diagram. This is the diagram in which the nuclear fission has been done as per diagram. Thank you. अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो आप इसको लाइक कीजिए, अगर अच्छा नहीं लगा तो डिसलाइक कीजिए और कमेंट में शो कीजिए।